Train derailments. Oh boy, those derailments. They cannot be preventable. With positive train control, they cannot stop derailments. But they can stop collisions. But at my 8th birth year in 2010, this would be my first lookable fatal tragedy derailment. This is the 2010 Central Avenue derailment. On October 14, 2010, a CSX freight train was making its way across Louisiana. General Electric CSX number 570 was leading, and C30-7 7633 was trailing. And the train was approaching Merterie, Louisiana at Central Avenue. And then after that, the train has arrived. And the train is slowing down because the brakeman has to align a switch. So he climbs out of the locomotive after it's slowly crawling. Then he gets off, and then he aligns a switch. But nothing will top this. As the brakeman aligns the switch perfectly, the brakeman is supposed to go back onto the CSX. But this little move won't be able to make this train go. After about 2 minutes of aligning the switch, the train is about to leave. As the train was about to go to its final destination, both of the engines of the CSX train pass over the derailment site safely. .570 and 7633 pass over the derailment switch perfectly. But that wouldn't save for some of the hopper cars. The train again still starts to wobble by the force of the derailment. The CSX hoppers are wobbling back and forth, and then, and about a few seconds later, this train will about to be a disaster. CSX XT Hopper 259236 derails its chassis wheel, and then it causes the other hopper car to derail, and then it tumbles down on Central Avenue. It wobbles a telephone pole, and then everything comes to a gentle halt.
Train wreck. Did you get all that, Ray? I got all of that. Oh my God.
The train derailed at about 11:12 a.m. Immediately after, they immediately put the blame on the brakeman. And the Central Avenue was completely closed, but but mostly we would just call it road closed because there was a derailment on Central Avenue. It's mostly kind of like Lac-Mégantic since some of the train, and even whoever made this, I graduate. But still, back to where we started. The CSX freight train slams to a halt, and now the driver of the CSX train asking what was going on and calls a dispatch. And then the brakeman, the people that were inspectors of the train look out and find out that Central Avenue is now road closed. But almost trouble that the engines almost tumbled down is joined with them. But thankfully that didn't happen. It's been 9 years since this derailment, and besides these changes, derailments actually still occur. Such as Regional 188 crashed into Frankfurt Junction. February 4, 2018, CSX that hit a Amtrak train number 90, Amtrak Silver Star number 191, that happened in Casey, South Carolina. That happened in 2018, or maybe that Cascade that even dropped under a highway bridge. Immediately after the brakeman was fired. But it actually is now rehired in 2016, but is hired as BNSF instead of CSX. Oh, and also I have to say, 99999. This is my video.
He flatlined now, folks.